Honey Von Bunny and Berries and Cream with a podcast about smutty trash they read. Sad housewife? Lonely freak? Check it out, fucking fairies, wouldn't that be neat? Charge your phone and your toys full battery. Close your blinds, it's fine, no one has to see. Run yourself a bath, get some candles lit. Lie back, relax, this is APClit.
They're upstairs, like, fighting for their lives right now.
Why are they fighting?
Oh, because cats play with that's how cats play.
Oh, I thought... Don't treat me like I'm stupid, I know that, but I was like...
But here's the thing, you are kind of stupid.
Shut up, I'm not stupid. You're stupid.
I mean, you're, like, stupid in a hot way, not like when you were telling me about my, like, Jennifer Coolidge impression, like, I do a Jennifer Coolidge impression that's, like, she's, like, dumb, but in, like, the way that she smells.
She's like, fuck.
You're, like, dumb in a hot way.
Not dumb in a smelly way. Not dumb in a stinky way. Dumb in a hot way.
You're, like, dumb, but you brush your teeth.
Yes. Yeah. Dumb, but you brush your teeth and you wear deodorant. And you don't go to Smash tournaments. Okay. Okay, bitch. Don't finish that sentence.
Weren't you just talking about how much you hated being a gamer girl?
Oh, yeah.
You can't.
I was. It's because Minion doesn't work and I'm upset about it. And I can't get it to work, so all my add-ons are just... I'm just not going to be able to use add-ons.
I got some for you to
add-on, baby. Oh. You're so hot.
I am so hot.
You're so hot.
Wait.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, wait. I have a diet soda with me.
Uh-oh.
I can't relate to desperation.
That was a really, like, nice noise.
Chris.
Yeah.
Mangle.
Keep it in.
Mangle.
Keep it in. Please, dear God, keep it in.
Keep it.
Mangle.
Keep it in for me, baby. Keep it in. Can you tell that we've been reading smut?
Oh, God.
Dear listener, can you tell?
Dear listener.
Dear listener, can you tell that we've been reading literary pornography?
This one's been pretty good, though. Like, it's not been...
Yeah, it's more a plot.
Yeah.
Definitely.
God. How do you feel about it?
So... kind of like, I'm kind of being... This is gonna be, like, a little controversial, but I'm kind of like, fuck A Court of Thorn and Roses right now.
I fucking hate ACOTAR so much.
All of these fairy books are, like, the same.
They are, yeah.
They're all the same. It's the same book every time.
Mm-hmm.
And I think dark character with dark hair, he's, like, really rude at first. And it's like, okay, so this is a Rysand character.
Yeah.
If Rysand was consistent.
Yeah, none of the characters are consistent at all in ACOTAR, and that's what really bothers me. This Godkissed series I do like a lot, though. I, like, unironically like it. I'll buy these books physically. I know we've been reading them on, like, Kindle, but I like them. But I'm kind of worried after the end of that second book that we're gonna start following on more tropes.
Oh, yeah, the end of the second book maybe... okay, the end of this book, second book, because we got to, like, we started recording because we were just casually reading book 1, and then book 2 happened.
Yeah.
Because that's when all the spice... Book 1 was, like, setting everything up. Book 2 was the spice.
Yeah, I liked the setup of book 1. I have fun reading about people traveling. I don't know why. It's just, like, a vibe.
Yeah.
So I liked it.
And book 2 was, like, where most of the action's happening. Like, most of, like, the action, most of the tension, most of the... all of that. And... I gotta say, the end of it, I'm like, oh, I've got some highlights where I'm like, this is like me highlighting in book 2, being like, oh no.
Yeah.
What are they gonna do to our boy, Rysand?
Yeah, Rysand.
So, like, what are we gonna do to my boy?
Yeah.
Remember how in love with him we were?
Yeah.
And he started getting a little bit gay?
Yeah. Yeah, so...
And then same thing happened to Cassian.
Yeah. I don't know why it happens. I mean, I guess it's like, oh, it's a man in love, but like a man in love is still like a man, you know? Like they don't, you know.
No, because it's like they reel the girlies in with the mean exterior, soft interior, but then they're like, actually, secretly, he's also a feminist.
Secretly, he's baby girl.
He's a feminist ally, and he does all of these social he becomes king and then does all of these social programs and donates to charity and adopts 1,000 puppies.
It's boring. It's not appealing.
It's not real.
Yeah, like my favorite thing about like this Godkissed series is like the dudes are dudes. They're guys.
Yeah.
It almost feels like she got her husband, if she's married, I don't know, and has been like, all right, explain to me how a guy would react in this situation. Like, that's how it kind of feels. Because, like, it's hard writing about the opposite sex sometimes. Because, like, I mean, like, I'm completely different. Like, what I would think is completely different from what a guy would think. So, I don't know. It felt nice reading this. But now I'm starting to worry because I'm like, we're falling into tropes. I'm getting a little nervous. Like how it ended was very
most
like...
most of the trope stuff happened at the end of the book.
Yeah, it all kind of like dropped. Because, okay, when I started the book...
It starts strong.
Yeah.
It is captivating.
Yeah. But when I was reading the first book, right? I was like really excited because like, oh, Baston's not like a part of royalty or anything. He's just like a guy. And then... all of a sudden,
he's a royal guard.
Yeah. And,
well, we don't want to get to that yet.
Yeah. Where do we start?
Let me open the Kindle app.
Yeah, where do we start? Where do we go?
I'm gonna start with my earliest highlights.
So we left off talking about the cuckoning.
Well, that's gonna be spliced into the middle. This. We're doing the intro right now.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to figure out where we last left off, talking about.
Well, when we started talking about it, that was in...
We talked for like an hour, though. Like, there's no way we're going to splice all this together.
We just talked the middle. We talked about the middle.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't talk about the beginning.
I know.
I promise. Okay. My first red flag.
Oh God. Okay.
Which, if you remember, dear listener,
a red flag's a green flag.
A red flag is a green flag. This one, Miss Ma'am over here, started reading book 2 before I did.
Well, I didn't think we were gonna talk about it.
Was like halfway through. Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, I started reading it because you kept like screaming at me. So I started reading it. Yeah. And then, you were like, it's a genuine toss-up for me between Ryan or Rain, whatever his name is, and Bastin. Basqueen. Yeah. And it's a genuine toss-up for me. I can't decide who I like.
Well, okay.
And I was like, you fucking bitch.
But
and I was like reading this.
Oh my God.
And I was like, there's no fucking I feel nothing for this character. He gives me no vibe. And then the first thing that I highlight in this book is one of his quotes. The greatest love comes from hate. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah, and I got so excited about that. I was like, oh shit, he's gonna be toxic. He's manipulation.
Yes. Torture.
I thought he was gonna be a manipulative king, and that's why I said that. And the farther I got in the book...
Well, he is a manipulative, because, I mean, he had her ride on a horse for a month naked through towns, parading herself to get to his castle to marry him.
Yeah, that was amazing.
That's so toxic.
They were really building him up in the first book. I was like, this guy's gonna be like a fucking issue. I was like excited.
Yeah, I was excited too, because I was like, okay, so we got this toxic motherfucker that's in love with her. that's in love with her, and he's like he's less autistic than Mendax, the autistic butt stuff guy. He's like, he's less autistic than that.
Yeah.
But probably about the same level of like barbaric, maybe a little bit less, because he did not spit in her face.
Yeah. He's not.
Contact.
He's barbaric, but he's not that barbaric. Like he's kind of like.
He's like a smidge less than.
Yeah.
He's a smidge less. He was an orphan in the streets and was like a pain. They did like retard fights or like bum fights, and he was like 10. Like he's got something.
Did bum fight.
Yeah, it was fun fighting because he lived in the street.
Yeah. They did fucking bum fights and shit in the street, and it's just like, oh my god, he's so rough, he's so tough. Oh my god.
Yeah, when they first describe him, they're like, he's broken his nose. Like, he's got a nose that looks like it's been broken several times.
Yeah, it's been broken
like, yes.
like a few too many times, and it's just like, oh my god, he's big and he's strong.
And we're like,
okay.
we know exactly, like, I knew exactly what to expect. I was like, this guy is gonna be a fucking asshole, and it's gonna be, every minute's gonna be great, and it was.
It was so great. He was so perfect.
So we get and he's like the personal bodyguard of the guy who's having her on horseback with no saddle, no nothing, her titties, her poussoir, and her poop chute are all out right now.
Mm-hmm.
All of it.
Oh,
the
covered.
to cover.
Yes.
Can we talk about fucking ankle length hair?
Yeah. Oh my god.
How fucking
like
the audacity.
Yeah. So my hair's pretty long, right? Like it goes down to like my hips.
Yeah, mine too.
But if I had hair down to my ankles, no matter how like thin it is, that's gonna fucking like pull on your neck. I'd be so pissed. Like
I mean, the fucking just the maintenance.
Yeah.
How? Cause I bet these bitches didn't know about hair oil. I bet these bitches didn't have coconut oil. I bet these bitches didn't have leave-in conditioner.
Yeah. She's
or
frizzed up.
Special wet brushes or fucking any of this shit. Her hair probably looked like fucking doo-doo. It looked a doo-doo mess. I bet you 1,000%.
Yeah, well, I
bet it felt like fucking straw.
It was like those, those mobile ads. The mobile ads of the girl.
Oh my god, the mobile ads of the girl with like where she's like covered in shit and wearing pajamas.
Yes, the hair down to her ankles.
This like long shitty hair.
Just imagine that the whole book.
Imagine that, but she's blonde and naked.
Yeah, she's literally a walking mobile ad.
She will steal your data.
Yeah, she'll steal your data and your man. Because apparently she's the most
and your heart.
She's the most beautiful woman in the land too.
I'm fine with that.
Me too. How do you feel about? Her name's Sabine? Is that how you say it?
Yeah. I think it's Sabine.
Yeah.
Her name is stupid.
I think it's cute, but I actually like her. I like her a lot.
Like her too.
I think she's the best like female protagonist we've had in a book so far.
She's like resourceful and empowered, like on her own.
Mm-hmm.
Like she doesn't.
It's not quirky,
forced down your throat.
Yeah.
Necessarily. Like with like Farah, like with all of her like battle scenes, it was like, all right, okay.
Yeah.
Mary fucking Jane. Wait, was it Mary Sue?
Mary Jane.
Fucking Sue. I was thinking about the Scooby-Doo movie and how there was a character named Mary Jane in it earlier, and I was like laughing about it.
You're so silly.
I'm sorry.
You're so silly.
Mary fucking Sue over here being super powerful and everyone being like, you're the strongest there ever was. And we wouldn't be able to do this without you. And you're so strong and cool. And powerful. And you have to get the power within. All this bullshit of like her just needing to be, someone needs to fucking eat her ass before every fucking battle so that she just,
yeah, like, so like,
she just goes into action and she does shit.
Yeah, it's like just an instinctual, like, I have to survive situation. It's not, she's not sassy. Like, you read some of these girls that are just like, I don't need a man, and it just comes off really, like, just kind of gross. And I'm just like, ugh, girl. Like, ugh.
Yeah, she's not necessarily like a deer in headlights, but everyone thinks that she is.
Mm-hmm.
She's very resourceful. She's like able to talk to animals.
Mm-hmm. And not in like a bad.
And
it's
like
done well.
Incoherent. She can coherently speak because they don't like speak like humans do.
They don't understand.
They don't have
concepts.
like human. They different things speak differently. Like for example, like bugs are different than
the spiders.
They're way more cryptic than like it's always like a Rubik's cube.
Yeah,
of,
like
trying to figure it out.
Yeah, like spiders seeing, and like horses they're intelligent, but they don't understand certain concepts.
They're overly literal
Yeah.
and don't understand. Like for example, like at one point he was reading a letter. A character was reading a letter secretly, and the horse saw, and was just like, it's a telepathic thing, and was like, he was looking at a leaf and was upset.
That's
because
so cute.
She doesn't understand what a letter is.
Yeah.
She doesn't understand what paper is.
Yeah, or
But
like
she knows what a leaf is.
Or like the birds, where she's like trying to be like, okay, well, I need you to go to this certain city, this place, but it's like,
But they don't know how to do that.
yeah, you can't be like, all right, I need you to go to this city, because they don't have a concept of places being named stuff. It's like you have to give it directions.
Yeah, like big tree.
Yeah. Or they don't have names for one another, like animals. It'll be like goose with big feet. You know, like they don't have like concepts like we do, and it's really cool. I liked it a lot. I thought it was done really well.
Okay, I will say it was really fucking silly to me when Bastion was like communicating, I guess, with Mist.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Like I thought that was really fucking gay.
Yeah, it was pretty gay, but it was kind of cute. I don't know. I think it's cute that Mist is like, well, I like him now because he gives me apples.
Me of?
What?
Do you know? It was like Did someone fall? Is there a boy? Is Timmy in the well? It was very that.
I could see that, yeah. It's like, oh no, little Timmy fall down the well? Okay, let's go, girl.
Yeah, let's go, Lassie.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that's a hard thing to kind of like write, though, because I understand why she did it. It just comes off pretty silly when it's like somebody that can't actually communicate.
She has like a magical power. So like if anybody could just fucking communicate with a horse, then she doesn't exactly have this like super special power. So it's like it just makes her redundant. It's like, oh well, if you paid attention, maybe, dumb man, if you paid attention to her, you'd understand what she's saying. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a little gay.
Yeah. But I
have to admit. Putting my hands up.
Yeah. Did you put your hands up?
I'm admitting that it's gay.
Okay. Yeah, I can agree with that. I do like her power, though. I think it's done really well. It's not done really Disney princess, as we've read in previous books.
Yeah, if I have to read about a fucking character being a fucking Disney princess, I'm gonna fucking God.
Yeah. It's gonna be okay, babe. It's gonna be okay. Don't worry. What do you think about Bastion and his Godkissed abilities? Because I like that a lot. It's simple.
Yeah, his power is that he just has like really
heightened
senses.
Yeah.
So like he can see.
He can see
faster, I guess. So like if someone's gonna hit, if someone's like about to attack him, he can see the moves.
He's got spider senses.
He's got spidey senses.
Yeah.
He can hear like breathing.
He can hear people's heartbeats.
Heartbeats like far away. He can hear people if they're like whispering. He can hear them. He can smell like scents.
Yeah.
He can like smell them.
I like the heartbeat thing.
Like that kind of stuff.
Like being able to like know when Sabine is like really uncomfortable or like doing something she doesn't really want to do, to kind of like give him that reassurance, you know?
Yeah.
Like I kind of like that. I like
I mean,
that as a concept.
I like his power.
Yeah.
It's like so it's like borderline OP, but I think
It's
especially
situational.
when-
You know, like
yeah, like I mean, there's been plenty of times in fights where he's been like bested somehow.
yeah.
So like, you know, factors will come in that'll fuck with it, like smoke when there was that one fire, or when he was in that arena with the sand.
arena, yeah.
And he had a difficulty. He almost got killed. He almost lost to that lady and died.
I loved that. I was like reading so fast.
Yeah, I like that it wasn't like I like that he kind of like lost, and it was like, even though, because if he like went through that trial and killed all of those people and it was like he had no fucking stumbles, I would have been so bored.
Yeah. I liked the person he was up against the very last, like the wind bitch. That was pretty cool. I enjoyed.
Wind bitch was hot.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. I felt bad for her. I was just like, bye girl.
I felt bad for all of them.
Yeah.
The fucking kids that were put in there that had to do their uncle's debt.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Not even their own, and they both died.
The twins. I mean, they were big
and then
buff
there's like
boys.
horrible. And then there's like, well, I mean, imagine being put into an arena. You have to, or being like, if the police were on your doorstep and being like, your uncle committed a crime, let's go to jail.
I'd be like, what? Why me?
You wouldn't think that's unfair?
Well, yeah, obviously. But I was just like, oh, at least they have kind of a fighting chance, you know? They have each other, but whatever.
And then the two fucking Godkissed experiments gone fucking horribly wrong.
Yeah, that was really gross. The dude with like the plating, that was disgusting.
Yeah, he had like, he tried to like replace his skin with like metal, I think.
Yeah. Ugh.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, but going back, when they're traveling, how did you feel when she tried to escape?
What do you mean by how did I feel about it? Like, was I like...
Because I was reading it, and I was just like, whoa, okay. I'm kind of into this.
Yeah, I mean, if she just like went along with it and didn't try to like escape even one time, whether or not, like, even if it wasn't futile... I mean, even if it was, like, it is futile, obviously, but if she didn't even attempt it one time, I would have been like, oh.
Yeah. But I know, I'm trying, girl, lock in. I'm trying to say, you know,
I'm so sorry.
he kind of, you know.
Yeah, do you want to...
He kind of.
Would you like to?
Yeah, he kind of hunted her down, you know, and I was just like,
Such a gooner.
I was like, how's this bitch not picking up what I'm throwing down right now? Like, I was like, oh, hey, Bestin. I think that's the moment when I knew. I was like, it's him.
You were into it?
I was like, he's the blueprint. This is the man I want to read in all of these books.
Yeah, he's better than Mendax right now, certainly.
Yeah.
Remember how much we were into Mendax and he got ruined?
Yeah. It's so
he
funny.
got destroyed.
It was so funny. I was so locked in on him. I was just like, yes. But now it's all about
I bet
Bastion.
watch us read. We're gonna read book 3, and she's gonna ruin him, and we have to like mentally and prepare. We have to prepare our souls for it. We have to prepare our bodies for it. We have to prepare our minds for it.
Our body, soul, mind connection. We just have to prepare.
Wah 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 wah.
The meditation.
If the 3rd book is bad, we're just gonna erase it from our brains and write a coffee shop AU or something.
Oh my god, yes. Please. Coffee shop AU. We have to. Yeah, I get like guys getting softer like when they're in love with like a girl. Like I get it. But can we keep that edge a bit? Like
I don't think he gets softer though.
Yeah.
I don't think he does.
I mean, I think it's kind of cute because like when they were apart and he was back and like hunting and stuff, he would like second guess killing animals because he's like, what if this is one of Sabine's little friends? It's like, that's really cute.
Yeah, but that's not, what I mean is, like, he's not, like, a pussy.
Yeah.
He doesn't become, like, a TikTok soft boy.
Yeah. That shit,
he's soft about her, but he's also, like, not soft about her.
There's a perfect balance that needs to be done. And I felt like in the second book she did it really good, but it kind of fumbled a little at the end.
He's the guard, and she is the purchased bride.
Yeah, she's the package to protect.
She's being delivered to Lord Ryan, or Rain, or whatever the fuck his name is.
Why does it have to
Lord
be Ryan?
Because it's R-I-A-N, so I just assumed Ryan.
Wait, I'm gonna see R-I-A-N.
I just assumed if, like, a bunch of the dudes born in, like, the late 80s, early 90s with names that are spelled stupid. Mm-hmm. They're like, I want my son to be unique, or I want my daughter to be unique. Oh, so I'm gonna spell her name Tiffany with eyes.
With eyes?
Y.
I looked it up.
And I want to name him Ryan with an I.
Oh, Lord. I looked it up.
Destined to be
special.
It's
You know what I mean, though, right?
Yeah, I do. It's like McKaylin, but there's like several K's and like 3 Y's in it, and 2 N's.
Yeah, or like Christopher, but it's spelled like with an F.
Mm-hmm. So it's Irish, and it says softer R to start, yielding to Ian, like a gentle exhale. Rian? Is it Rian? Rian. Rian.
You know what they should do? You know, in like dictionaries, when they'll in parentheses they'll like put phonetic spellings. They need to do that.
Oh wait,
fucking names.
the Kindle. Can't we like highlight his name and it can say it for us?
Can it?
I don't know. Wait. Is there? Oh, that sucks. I have a Wikipedia though. Go to Wikipedia.
Teacher brain kicking in.
Uh-oh.
Isn't Wikipedia not a reliable source?
It's not a reliable source.
You can't like cite that.
I'm so sad. I thought it would be able to do that.
Those same bitches that told us that in middle school and high school share Facebook articles without even fucking faster than the speed of light. Did I tell you about how my mom, because of an image on Facebook,
oh no,
does not think that tilapia is a real fish?
Oh no. Is she falling for
because
the AI images?
Image.
Oh no. Oh no.
This was my mom is an OG fucking Facebook truther.
Yeah.
This is like 2014, 2015.
Oh god.
I believe I was still in high school when this happened.
Checks out.
She reposted an image that my aunt shared about how tilapia isn't a real fish and how it's like a psyop or something. And my sister was like talking to my mom one day, and she was just like, yeah, I went to this restaurant. She's like, oh, what'd you get? And she was like, oh, I got the tilapia. And then she like almost word for word quoted this fucking image that she, not even an article, there wasn't even a link to click, it was a picture.
Oh god. And was it like tilapia is actually a synthetic fish and it's not actually in nature?
Let me see if I can find it. I think it was doesn't have skin or like doesn't burn or something. It's like, I don't know. Let me look it up. It's actually, that image prompted me to, because I tried to do my own little like internet psyop because I thought it would be funny.
We should do that.
And I did one, and it was about how K-cups were feminizing men.
K-cups? Wait.
K-cups.
K-cup. What are K-cups? Is that the coffee things?
Yeah, the Keurig K-cups, like the coffee pods.
I can't believe they're feminizing men.
I'll see if I can find that too. I got banned from Facebook because I made a fake Reddit account I made a Facebook account. I made a fake Facebook account of a lady and like added I tried to like make her a real ass bitch. First post. My old account got hacked. This is my new account. I made a page on her, linked to her page. Like I went like full schizophrenic.
Oh my god. Can we do this? I want to do this. I want to see how far
I'll
it
show
goes.
you. I'll show you the K-cup thing.
Okay.
Oh yeah, when I get into, I commit. Oh yeah, this fish is boneless, has no skin, and can't be overcooked. You can't find tilapia in the wild. It's being harvested in artificial fish farms. The algae and lake plant or replaced by soy, GMO, and corn. Tilapia is worse than eating bacon or a hamburger.
That sounds like just complete bullshit.
And my mom believes it!
Oh. A 2020 study has found that K-cups have estrogenic activity. Estrogenic chemicals leach from plastic containers into beverages, even more so when liquid is heated. The researchers found that more than 70% of plastics release chemicals having estrogen activity. Oh my god. Okchun, PhD, MPH, confirmed that her team found that coffee brewed from capsule machines may contain estrogen chemicals migrated from plastic. I love we have a girl boss queen PhD telling us this.
Oh yeah, this is all the shit that I made for this because I was like, I want to have like a viral, like schizophrenic fucking...
Curate causing low T. Oh my god, you really went in on this. Oh my god, gynecomastia. This is insane. You're crazy.
I am!
Oh my god. K-cups. I love that K-cups give you more breast tissue. Checks out. Makes your cup size go up. That is, girl. I don't know how this didn't. I bet if you posted this now somewhere, I bet people would see it and be like,
I tried to get the Facebook girlies.
I love this is devolved.
Would you like to read the other graphic that I made for it, please?
Wait.
I feel like I did a really good job.
I think you did too. Okay. So, Keurig causing low T. Men's T levels are plummeting. Consumption of microplastics cause a decrease of testosterone. Plastic contains estrogenic chemicals. The average American consumes 3 credit cards of plastic 3 credit cards of plastic a year? What is that? What is that measurement? How did you figure that out?
Oh, I made that up. What do you mean? I made it up.
It's such a weird, like, unit of measurement. It's like eating 3 credit cards.
I made it up. It's microplastic.
Yeah. Studies have shown.
I think I also wrote. Oh, no. I'm pretty sure I also wrote. I made a website at one point.
Oh my god.
Actually.
Oh my god, girl.
This was like a weekend. This was a weekend of effort. Okay,
oh
like it
god.
sounds.
You were just sitting at your computer, just giggling, kicking your feet, just putting these little things together, huh?
Yeah, like it sounds like way more. I promise you, this was a weekend of effort.
I wish I had this. Whatever this is that you're doing, I wish that I had it.
Autism?
I guess, yeah, I suppose so.
Commitment to a bit?
Yeah, that's a...
I'm trying to find the website.
I have 0 commitment to bits. I'm just like, okay, I'm done now.
I made an entire website.
Oh, please tell me you can find it.
Oh, okay. What you may not know is that BPA was originally created for use as an estrogen replacement therapy drug. That's right, you read that correctly. A sex drug. Knowing this information should be more than enough to make anyone stop using disposable coffee pods. I mean, who wants an estrogen drug in their morning cup of Java? If you're not horrified yet, then my next point should help you be.
Oh my goodness.
Little lady. I also made fake graphs
I don't know. I think we all need more estrogen in our coffee, to be quite honest.
Do you think that's what happened to Rice Sand? He just K-cups?
Maybe.
This is his coffee maker?
He seems like a K-cup kind of guy.
Oh yeah, and my account got disabled.
I wonder why.
I don't know.
It's crazy. Are we keeping all of this in? This is supposed to be a book club.
Wait. Why are we talking about
I don't know. I was just saying that earlier.
What were we talking about before this?
I can't remember. It's
Oh, Wikipedia. You were trying to figure out how to pronounce his name. Hi, everybody. Hello.
I'm gonna cry. Why can't
Let me just.
Why can't we stay on subject for anything? And I'm self-aware it's happening, but I keep getting pulled in by you. I'm just like, oh shit, we gotta get back.
I'm interesting, okay? Fucking put me on the fucking cross. I'm so interesting.
Oh god, it's like you keep tricking me.
Okay,
shit.
so he's the one. He was like, okay, well, you have to.
I love you.
You
Go
have to ride your horse.
back.
I like that we're in like the first 2 chapters of the first book, and we've been recording for 40
nobody's reading. People are reading our podcast. Nobody's listening to us genuinely talk about these books. They're probably just locked in on how dumb we are.
So he's a we think that he's going to be like this big bad fucking toxic king, right? I was expecting him to be like the villain.
Oh wait, are we talking about Ryan?
Yeah,
Okay.
Ryan.
Yeah.
I was expecting him to be like the villain.
I did too. He's very baby girl actually. He's kind of just like, I just want to be loved. I was just like, oh no, now I feel bad.
I feel like the author was trying to make us feel a bit more torn, just like a little bit.
Yeah. I would have preferred if
And-
he was kind of a piece of shit the whole time, but
I kind of like that you can't really. I like that he isn't so outright hateable.
yeah, he's not at all
Cause
actually.
like, yeah, he made her do this like ride or whatever, but then he listens to, I almost called him Mendax. He listens to, Bastin's, or whatever his name is, Bastin's recommendations for making her happy.
Yeah.
So like putting the purchase in her room and stuff.
Yeah.
And like giving her freedom and all this stuff.
Yeah. He doesn't want her to like hate him, and I get it because it's
Well,
just like,
he
well,
wants-
she's gonna be my wife.
He wants her to, yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, he's not, you know.
He's kind of okay. In reality, realistically, he's kind of a catch. Like,
Kinda, yeah.
he's rich.
Like,
he
he's
listens.
a scoundrel.
Yeah, he's a little
He's-
bit of a scoundrel, but that's kind of like nice.
Yeah, he's like, yeah. I wanted POV chapters from like his end because I don't believe. Because he was like, yeah, I was like, I've been in love with you or whatever since I saw you standing on that chair looking quietly defiant or whatever. And that's why I picked you.
Yeah, I don't know if I believe
As my
that.
bride.
Like, I feel
And
like
it's like,
Yeah.
I didn't feel anything when I read that because
Yeah.
I wanted to like feel something, some amount of, because you were telling me I'm torn between these two men, and I was like waiting to be torn, and I was never torn.
Yeah, I didn't feel torn. I mean, I had moments where I kind of felt bad, where I was just like, oh, maybe like give him like a pity lay. Like, I actually had moments like that where I was just like, ugh.
Yeah, I was expecting them to have sex or something because, well, obviously
It's safer not to, because then it's like
Bastin's been like goofing her troop and like been like fucking fully kissing inside her.
dude,
several
yeah,
times.
like 6 times. Like every time they've done it, every single time.
Yeah, because he's like, I can't have kids anyway.
Yeah, he just
So,
doesn't
like,
give a shit.
He comes in her constantly. And I was like, okay, well, I'm certain that means Ryan's gonna... she's gonna have to, like... She's going to have sex with him or something. And that,
I kind of...
there's going to be... I was expecting that to happen and then them to fight.
I shouldn't say that. I was gonna say something.
Where you're like, oh, we want DP, we want...
No, I was...
We want threesome and then...
Not even that. I was kind of just like, maybe if he, like, forced himself on her a little bit, you know what I mean?
Well, I mean, it's dark romance.
Yeah.
You know?
But I don't think he has it in him.
She's
to do
not a
something
real
like that.
person.
Yeah, she's not a real person. Who cares? But yeah, I don't think it doesn't match his character to do that, I don't think.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I guess there was, like, a lot of tension leading to very, enthusiastic sex.
Yeah, there was a ton of tension. That whole second book was just me on edge the whole time being like, they're gonna get caught. They're gonna get caught.
They're gonna get caught.
And then guess what happened? They got caught.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna talk about that later.
Yeah.
We have that second.
Yeah.
Yeah, when that happened, I just called her and we started recording. We just screamed and
Yeah, she before we even like recorded, she called me and she was just like, yeah, and I was like, yeah, and I just started screaming. I was so excited.
Mm-hmm.
I wish we got that like recorded. That would have been so funny.
Do you know, so dear listeners, I feel like Honey and I have to stop being such tight besties because every time we hang out, we just scream about like the book and then we don't like record it, and like what you hear is like what you're hearing is like probably the most docile.
Yeah,
it's probably the most docile we are.
Yeah, like remember that time in VC when we were reading
where you were like on the edge of tears.
Yeah, I was like
begging me to finish.
Tears begging you to finish. Yeah, no, I remember I was like screaming and I was like, I'm holding I'm holding your face in my hands and begging you. I'm begging you to keep reading and to trust the process. I remember saying that like 20 times and you just screaming back at me.
Yeah.
That was really funny.
We're much more animated.
What we probably need to do is the second we finish something and we want to talk about it, we just open Audacity and just go, okay, and then just scream.
Yeah, I think that's what we have to do.
Yeah. Cause like I can't fucking contain myself. When something happens, I gotta talk about it right then. I can't like sit on it. It's really hard. I lose that hype.
Yeah, so she's his fiance. She's this Ryan's guy.
I thought you were gonna say Ryan Gosling.
Her
Ryan Gosling.
Fiance is Ryan Gosling.
Mm-hmm.
I was very disappointed with him because I was like expecting more. Didn't really get much.
Yeah, from the start of the book,
he's like in love with this girl, but he doesn't like show it in any way.
Yeah.
There's no POV chapters from him. So
I would have loved that.
No, I would have loved a POV chapter just to like understand what he feels like ever.
Yeah,
because he's like his entire family's like empire is built off of like gambling and debauchery. So like they're always like lying. He's the king of the liars.
Yeah, and he's also like really into virgins too. I was just kind of like, whoa, what the fuck? Is he? Yeah, I remember in the first book, like Bastian was talking about like he can smell when the girl's a virgin, and like.
Well, yeah, that was because for like for the employment process at the brothels.
Well, no, I thought that he also kind of like liked being with virgins too.
I don't know. I just know. That
I know he definitely wanted her to be a virgin because like it's like, oh, this is gonna be my wife, blah blah blah.
Well, I mean, typically with like those types of typically it's like they want a virgin.
Yeah. God, that was so crazy under the waterfall though, man.
Yeah, because
that was some good shit.
Yeah, because they bang, and she's like, please,
They bang.
like, please, her and Bastien bang.
They bang.
And she's just, because there's like a ton of sexual tension, and it comes to a head, and they finally fucking bang. And she's just like, please don't make me go there. Run away with me. We'll be husband and wife or whatever. And he's like, okay, let's do it. And then he finds this letter in his bag that's from
He finds this
Sabine's
leaf
father.
in his bag.
Yeah, that's from Sabine's father, and it's like she's actually the secret princess.
So I loved that chapter though because you didn't know what it said, and that made me so pissed because I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah,
does it say?
He just like decides.
Yeah.
He just decides. Yeah, I'm gonna have to break her heart and make her go.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to make her hate me, and I was like, "Ah!"
Because it turns out she's a secret princess from the enemy kingdom that the king's looking for.
Which tropey, but I can forgive that. I think having
I can forgive.
Yeah, I can forgive it, but then the other twist, I was just kind of like,
the other
here we
twist was
go.
too much.
Yeah,
other was too much.
When I was reading it, I was kind of gagged though. I was kind of like, oh my god. But then like as it's settling, I was just like, really? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was like reading it being like, really, the whole time.
Yeah.
I was not into it.
I was just like,
it was a very weekend.
Yeah, it was. But yeah, he's reading the letter.
What it was, she wrote herself into a corner and couldn't figure out what to do. That's what it was.
I think there were kind of some hints here and there in the second book where they're talking about how like fucking Orion's father kind of has more of a build like Bastin does and things like that, but it's like it's stuff you kind of read over and you're just like, okay, they're just showing comparatively.
In a minute,
Mhm.
and then when we get to that point, I'm gonna tell you what I thought the twist was gonna be
Okay.
in relation to all that.
Mhm.
But so like they bang and finds out secret princess being like, I can't protect her. She has to get married to this guy because he can protect her.
Mhm.
And so he brings her, he brings her to the master anyway, and brings her to Ryan anyway. So like there's this whole like, I hate you, but I'm in love with you, but I hate you. Like the conflict, like she was so conflicted, and it was so good.
Yeah.
She was like, I hate you, but I love you, and I have to see you, but I hate you.
Yeah.
And
I like
the hate fucking.
Yeah.
They hate fuck like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, I think like 3 times. Yeah, that was pretty crazy. I was like,
yeah.
I've never really read any of that before, and I was just like, okay, yeah, this is pretty good. I like that she takes, instead of like being like sad, she just like focuses on the anger a bit.
Yeah, she's like angry.
Yeah.
And she's just like, she's mad that she's like mad, and she doesn't understand. She knows that something happened. She knows that like Miss told her something about the like he read something, and he just like completely changed in like a second. There's no way that something didn't happen. So she knows that something happened.
Yeah, she's not an
but
idiot.
He's like being an asshole.
Yeah. I like that she's not an
And
idiot about
she's, like,
stuff.
mad.
Yeah, she's just
Yeah,
like, what
like,
the fuck
she's
is he
mad.
hiding? Like, she's like, I know that he
Yeah.
like that was like what we had was real. You know?
Yeah.
But it's not like delusional. It's like, oh yeah, it's that absolutely obvious. So I liked that a lot, that she didn't like falter and being like, she's like, oh, I love him, but I also hate him right now because he's not telling me.
Yeah, she's like, I love him, but I hate him.
Yeah.
And then, like, the hate fucking, and he's tried to be, like, strong. Like, it's very painful for him to be, like, in this situation. They're trying to hide
The affair.
Everything that happened between them from everyone else, and
Mhm.
trying to be secretive. And he's like torn in like a bunch of directions because he's feeling like the possessiveness and like the rage and the jealousy, but having to keep it under wraps, but also not keeping it under wraps.
I really
But-
like that he was very tormented and jealous most of the book.
Yeah, he's like tormented, he's jealous, he's dark, he's moody, he loves his friend, but he also hates his friend.
Mhm.
What always happens is something she shows like affection or whatever towards Ryan because she has to, because like the suspicion and all that, and trying to figure out a way, because even though she's like forced into this, she's trying to find a way to get out, which is really like good, 'cause she's like, I'm not like accepting this, I'm not like marrying this man, I have to figure out what I'm gonna do. She tries to trick him to get out of it, didn't work, and she's like biding her time basically, and like he gets jealous and then they hate fuck or something, and
several times,
then a bunch of times, then a bunch. She finds out about the letter, they fuck again, they get caught. It's pretty good.
It's great. It's
No,
love it. That's all I have to say. Loved it.
so should we like stop recording like now, because then we can stitch in middle bit?
I guess,
because we've been talking for about an hour.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what my secret little brainworm about what I thought the twist was gonna be, and then she had to change it at the last minute because she wrote herself into a corner.
Oh shit. I want to know though. I want to know.
Okay, let's hit record.
Okay.